Chosen one, take a moment to let the world around you grow quiet. Inhale deeply, feeling the air flood your lungs and awaken every nerve in your body. Exhale, releasing any tension that has followed you through the day. Now tune in to the subtle hum beneath the surface of what appears ordinary. There is a secret swirling in the atmosphere, whispering in a language only your heart can decipher, beckoning you to discover something that will turn every assumption you hold inside out. However reluctant you might be, you are here because a force beyond your daily routines and obligations has guided you to this message. And believe me when I say, this secret will change everything you think you know. But before we venture into the depths of this hidden truth, I want you to ground yourself in 3 brief but potent actions. First, like this video, affirming your readiness to embrace what is about to be revealed. Second, subscribe so you remain aligned with the unfolding revelations that could redefine your path. Third, leave a comment with the number 777. By typing those 3 digits, you are not just leaving a message. You are sending an energetic signal to the universe, proclaiming that you stand open, willing and eager to uncover the wisdom that has been waiting for you. Even in the subtle click of a mouse or the tap of a screen, intention is everything. So do this with all the faith you can muster, because you're about to cross a threshold from which there is no turning back. Now let us talk about the secret that is preparing to erupt into your life like a bolt of cosmic lightning. You may sense it already, a soft vibration that pulses at the edge of your awareness, an inkling that the world is far more expansive, layered and mystical than most dare to admit. You might have glimpsed it in moments of synchronicity, a friend calling just as you think of them, a chance encounter that resolves a problem you've had for years, or the uncanny repetition of numbers wherever you go. These fleeting moments are not random. They are breadcrumbs, hints left by the universe, urging you to look deeper, to question the boundaries you once thought absolute. Chosen one, the secret that beckons you now is both astonishingly simple and infinitely complex. It challenges every notion you have about reality, about yourself, and about your role in a grand cosmic tapestry. It is the key that can unravel your deepest fears and unlock dreams you never dared to articulate. Once you embrace it fully, you will find that the rules you have lived by, the routines, the shoulds and should nots, start to feel like illusions you can peel away. But be warned, knowledge of this caliber is not for the faint of heart. It demands that you step out of the comfort of old beliefs and dare to see the universe with new eyes. When you do, the reward is liberation like you have never experienced. Yet that liberation may come with the price of leaving behind the familiar. Are you prepared to pay that price? It helps to consider the path that led you here. Your life has not been a series of accidents, but rather a carefully orchestrated progression of events designed to shape and prepare you. Every heartbreak, every triumph, every sleepless night spent questioning your purpose. These were the catalysts, forging your spirit so it could handle the weight and the wonder of what lies beyond the mundane. Each time you overcame adversity, each time you clung to hope in the dark, you added another layer to your armor of resilience. And now that armor is strong enough to withstand the shock of revelation. Without the challenges, you might have crumbled upon discovering the breadth of your potential. Instead, you stand at the gateway, trembling not with fear, but with the anticipation of a soul that senses destiny at hand. Yes, chosen one, destiny. A word often whispered in spiritual corners or dismissed by hardened cynics. But destiny is alive and throbbing within your veins. It is more than a concept or a romantic idea. It is the encoded blueprint that resonates in your heartbeat, the silent magnet drawing you toward experiences, opportunities, and even people who fit perfectly into your cosmic puzzle. This secret you are about to learn merges seamlessly with that blueprint, filling gaps you did not even realize were empty. Expect to feel an almost electric jolt of recognition when it fully sinks in. In that moment, you will understand on a visceral level why your life has played out the way it has. You will see how each fragment of your story is part of a much larger design that was always steering you toward this precise juncture. But why does the universe cloak such transformative truths in mystery? Why scatter them like fragments of a puzzle, forcing us to piece them together only when we are ready? The answer lies in free will and the sacred respect the universe holds for your individual journey. If such power were handed to you prematurely, when you were untested, unsure, or simply uninterested, its impact might have slipped through your fingers like water. By the time you have earned your seat at this table, by the time you are curious enough to ask the right questions, you have also grown enough to act responsibly with the answers. This synergy of curiosity and readiness ensures that you use the secret not for harm or idle fascination, but for growth, healing, and the elevation of your own life and the lives of those around you. That is how cosmic wisdom maintains its balance, ensuring that only those who truly seek can find. Chosen One, the unveiling of this secret also invites you to shift your perspective on lack and limitation. Many of us grow up internalizing messages that we must compete for scarce resources, that success or happiness is a zero-sum game, or that we are unworthy of abundant blessings unless we meet certain criteria. The secret about to be revealed dismantles such scarcity thinking, exposing it for the illusion it truly is. In the realm of universal truth, there is no limit to what you can achieve, create, or become. The only constraints are the ones you accept in your mind and heart. Once you see beyond them, the universe flows in like a tidal wave of possibility, showering you with opportunities that leave you breathless in their precision and generosity. You may already notice changes in how you perceive time or how you experience coincidences. Days might stretch or condense in ways that defy logic, as if you are stepping into a reality less governed by rigid clocks and more by synchronicities that place you exactly where you need to be. People may drift in and out of your life at astonishing moments, each one carrying a puzzle piece of insight or assistance that elevates your quest. Emotions may surge unexpectedly, waves of inexplicable euphoria or sudden tears that reflect a deeper release happening within your soul. Pay attention to these signs. They are preludes to the revelation at hand, preparing your spirit to receive knowledge that can restructure your understanding of the universe and your role within it. If you feel a tug of intimidation, that is completely natural. Epic transformations can provoke fear as they challenge the security we find in the known. Yet, consider the alternative, continuing to live behind the veil of partial truths and self-limiting beliefs. Is that a worthy trade for the comfort of never exploring the edges of your potential? Every moment of greatness in human history was born from a leap of faith, from individuals who dared to believe that the extraordinary was within reach. This secret stands as your invitation to join that lineage, to become one of those who choose wonder over skepticism, expansion over containment, and destiny over resignation. Chosen One, your journey is also intricately woven with love. This is not merely romantic love, but the unconditional force that emanates from the core of all creation. It is a love that sees you for who you are and who you can be. A love that cradles every scar and soothes every wound, urging you to stand tall in your magnificence. Embracing the secret will fine-tune your capacity to give and receive love, not just in intimate relationships, but across every interaction you have with the world. When you view life through this lens of love, fear recedes like a shadow at noon. You realize that your worth, your creativity, your capacity to heal and build and transform is immeasurable because it stems from an infinite source that is forever brimming with new possibilities. Now, about the practical application of this secret. It is not simply an intellectual curiosity, knowing it is but the first step. The real magic unfolds when you weave it into your daily life, your morning routines, your work ethic, your conversations, your quiet meditations. Each day becomes an arena to experiment with this hidden knowledge, to watch how it shapes your decisions, elevates your perspective, and tunes you in to hidden forces that were always there. though you previously lacked the clarity to perceive them. Implementation might feel awkward at first, like learning a new language, but persist. The universe responds to perseverance by amplifying your learning curve. Soon, what once felt alien or forced will become as natural as breathing, a second nature that merges seamlessly into who you are. You might be asking, how will I know when the secret truly lands in my spirit? The answer is twofold. Externally, you will see shifts in your reality that border on miraculous. Synchronicities will become more frequent, obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will dissolve, and resources or solutions will appear right when you need them. Internally, you will sense an unshakable peace and a heightened clarity, even in the midst of challenges. It is as though a puzzle inside your mind has finally clicked into place, granting you a vantage point you never had before. The tension that used to gnaw at your subconscious will fade, replaced by a steady sense of alignment that hums beneath every thought and breath. Still, this secret will not solve all your problems overnight. Life will remain an adventure, filled with both joys and trials. But your approach to these trials will transform. You will no longer cower before difficulties or interpret setbacks as proof of your inadequacy. Instead, you will see each challenge as a puzzle piece in the grand design, an opportunity for growth, a teacher that refines your understanding of reality. In essence, adversity becomes an accelerant rather than a stumbling block, and that chosen one is the vantage point from which your greatest successes, your most profound joys, will spring forth. As you integrate this new awareness, do not be alarmed if certain relationships or circumstances shift dramatically. Perhaps you will realize that some people in your life resonate with an older version of you, one that can no longer sustain your newfound expansion. You may lovingly part ways or see those connections transform as the other person adapts to meet you at your new level of being. This is the natural ebb and flow of personal evolution. Embrace it with grace, remembering that each individual is on their own journey, learning their own lessons at their own pace. Let compassion guide you, whether parting ways or forging deeper bonds. Do remember the small but significant ritual we began with: liking this video, subscribing, and commenting 777. These might look like mundane tasks, but woven with intention, they become symbols of your readiness to receive what the universe is unveiling. If you have not yet performed them, do so now. Feel the shift in your spirit as you make these choices, acknowledging that you stand on the brink of something extraordinary, wholeheartedly claiming the path that leads you there. Chosen one, beyond the immediate transformations this secret will catalyze, lies an even more profound ripple effect. By embodying these truths, you implicitly become a teacher, a way shower for those who are stuck in cycles of limitation and despair. You do not have to stand on a stage or publish a book to teach. Simply by living your new reality with authenticity, you radiate an energy that invites others to explore their own hidden potentials. In this way, knowledge of the secret becomes a collective force, healing and elevating not just your life, but also the tapestry of human experience. One awakened soul can spark countless others, and that is precisely how entire communities, even societies, can evolve beyond fear and scarcity into love and abundance. Additionally, consider the role of gratitude. As new blessings and opportunities flood into your life, it can be easy to get swept up in euphoria. Yet it is gratitude that anchors your spirit, keeping you aligned with the source of these blessings. Each day, before your head touches the pillow, reflect on at least one thing that has enriched you, be it a conversation, a synchronicity, or a personal breakthrough. Offer thanks in your own way, silently or through writing. Gratitude is a currency in this universal economy of energy, and each expression of it multiplies the good you can receive. Yes, fear may rear its head during moments of rapid change. That is natural. But do not mistake fear for a sign that you are on the wrong path. More often than not, fear arises precisely because you're on the cusp of something significant, something that challenges your old sense of security. Instead of fighting fear, honor it. Acknowledge that it is trying to protect you, but gently let it know that you have outgrown the illusions it was once guarding. Replace fear with curiosity. Ask yourself how you can turn each worrisome thought into a question. What if the opposite of this fear is possible? What if stepping beyond it unlocks opportunities my old self never dared to chase? Chosen one, in revealing this secret to you, the universe also encourages balance. While spiritual revelations can be thrilling, do not neglect the practical dimensions of living. Pay attention to your physical health, your financial stability, your emotional well-being, and the quality of your relationships. Balance is not a static state, but a dance. Let your newfound awareness inform how you handle everyday responsibilities, turning even mundane tasks into acts of mindful creation. In doing so, your life becomes a canvas where cosmic truth meets day-to-day reality, painting a masterpiece of transformation that neither aspect could achieve alone. Never forget that the secret is, at its core, a shift in perception that unravels the illusions limiting you. The universe is grander, love is stronger, and you are more miraculous than you ever suspected. This secret will not force you to become anything you are not. Rather, it will unmask who you have always been beneath the layers of conditioning and fear. You may weep with relief upon realizing that you have been worthy all along, that the universe has never abandoned you, and that every prayer, every plea, every whispered hope was heard, patiently waiting for you to open yourself to the answer. And once you do open that door, the flood of light that pours in may feel overwhelming at first, but it is exactly the nourishment your soul has been craving. So, chosen one, as you stand on the precipice of discovering this secret, know that it calls you to greater responsibility. Embracing it means you can no longer plead ignorance when you notice injustice or suffering. You carry within you a key, a vantage point that sees beyond surface problems to underlying energetic truths. With that insight comes the ability, indeed the duty, to make choices that heal rather than harm, to lift others instead of competing with them, to cultivate beauty and wisdom in every realm you touch. The universe entrusts you with this knowledge so you can help create a reality that mirrors the highest ideals of your spirit: unity, love, and infinite potential. The question remains, will you accept the secret wholeheartedly, or will you tiptoe around its edges, unsure if you can handle its magnitude? The universe awaits your answer without judgment, simply offering the path and honoring your free will. If you choose to embrace it, brace yourself for cascades of synchronicity, breakthroughs in relationships, fresh waves of creativity, and moments of such profound stillness that the heartbeat of existence itself becomes audible. In those fleeting seconds of illumination, you will wonder how you ever lived blind to the magic that saturates every moment. In closing, remind yourself that you have a choice right now to close this message and carry on as before, or to step forward, trusting that your soul led you here for a reason. If that reason resonates, if your spirit stirs at these words, if you sense the universe beckoning with a gentle but irresistible pull, then commit. Like this video if you have not, subscribe so you remain in tune with future insights, and type 777 in the comments to finalize your vow. In that simple trifecta of actions lies a declaration that you are ready to evolve into the version of yourself that the world so desperately needs. Chosen one, this secret will change everything you know. Let the knowledge sink into your bones, fueling your dreams and lighting fires where there used to be cold embers. You are more powerful, more radiant, more deeply loved than your past would have you believe. Let the winds of cosmic truth guide you now, scattering the remnants of your limitations like dust in the distance. Walk forward in faith, curiosity, and gratitude, for the universe stands poised to reveal wonders that were always meant to be yours. And in the wake of these revelations, you will not just find yourself changed. You will find yourself reborn, poised to shape reality in ways your older self never dared to imagine.